And Susan, in another era and time, we call this fascism, right? When you have this absolute devotion to a singular leader, when you have this desperate need to elevate the race that's considered sort of the top dog race, right, in the society, and to hang on to their power at all costs, even violence. There's this belief that political violence is okay. There was this terrifying poll out in February that a really shocking percentage of Republicans believe it's okay to use violence to overturn an election if they don't get the results that they want. It's like, and AEI took this poll. This wasn't some liberal group. It wasn't Daily Kos. It was the American Enterprise Institute took this poll and found that like 4 in 10 Republicans are okay with the idea of political violence. And let's talk a little bit about Texas for just a moment. You remember Alan West? I do. Alan West was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs before Trump came along. He was saying take a bayonet and march to Washington because President Obama was there, and he's black. Okay? Alan West is now in Texas. He's now running against Greg Abbott because he doesn't think Greg Abbott is far right enough. After all that Greg Abbott has done. He has argued that Islam is not a religion, but a totalitarian, theocratic political ideology. He has suggested black communities were stronger and better during segregation. So he's anti-Dr. King. He's called democratic handouts, quote unquote, the most insidious form of slavery remaining in the world today. And he's viable, Susan, in your party. Thoughts?
He also believes in QAnon and succession. So, and here's the thing. You talked about fascism early on. Really, I've been looking for a new word for Trumpism because I hate it, because I think it goes deeper than just Donald Trump within the Republican Party. And I keep coming back to the same name. It's Neo-Fascism. Forget Trumpism. It's Neo-Fascism. That's what the grassroots of the party looks like right now. And in some ways, in a really weird way, people who believe in democracy, normal Republicans and Democrats and independents, they should be almost happy Alan West is running. Why? Because he may win. And if he wins, he will be a very weak challenger to whoever the Democrats put up. We are seeing these really ultra right-wing candidates being put up by Republican parties, and not just in Texas, but in Ohio and other places in these congressional seats, that the wackiest wackies are going to win the Republican primary, but they're going to lose in general elections. And that may not just help Democrats, but it will help the Republican Party in a way, because it will burn it down. Maybe not in 2022 or 2024, but after enough losses, we can see maybe normal returning, because those neo-fascists will be out of the party.